My name is Will Allen. I'm a farmer. I'm also the director of Growing Power here in Milwaukee, which is a not-for-profit organization that does work worldwide around the agricultural system. What's my favorite food? I don't want to say goat, because, you know. Growing Power exists to try to make sure that healthy, safe, affordable food is available for all people regardless of their economic status. Food means a lot of things to me. Of course, you know, looking at my size, you can tell that I've always ate very well. Growing up on a farm, food has meant to me being able to eat in a sustainable way. Of course, back then we weren't talking about sustainability or organic or whatever, but we always grew food without chemicals, using natural means. The reason that big ag doesn't grow delicious food, that's not really their aim. Their aim is to make dollars. You know, to grow delicious food, you gotta grow soil. And that's what we do. That's the number one thing before we do anything else. I grow soil from waste materials. If you're able to grow healthy soil, then food is gonna taste good. This comes from compost. This also comes from the food waste from the corporate food system that comes from California, and it's stuff that they didn't sell, pallets of apples and tomatoes and that sort of thing.
He says he's giving us nothing because...
Let me, just hold on, I'm going to show you something. I know Jim, I've known him for 30 years. Well, hey Jim! Nice looking greens. Here's Will. This Will. Hey, listen, we want to get your waste. I understand we didn't pick it up a couple of times. We'll start rolling Monday. That's how it's done. It's done!
All right,
it's done! It's done! It's done! Okay. In the wintertime, you can grow a variety of different cool weather crop things like beet greens, corn mash, mizuna. And we grow things specifically for chefs. If a chef calls me and says, can you grow this particular green, I'll grow it for him. I think we've missed a couple generations from where we've got totally disconnected from passing on the art of growing, even growing food in the backyard. One of the things that I decided to do was to open up the facility to the community. It was an opportunity for me to introduce them to what does a tomato really taste like, and what does a cucumber taste like, and what does basil taste like, or salad mix.
If you got a bag, I
I eat these in salad.
There you go. Or on a sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Everyone deserves to have their basic human rights covered, and one of them is food, and people don't have equal access to food. Community food security is currently a missing civil right.
If you go to certain areas of, say, Chicago or even Milwaukee, you won't find grocery stores. So people have to eat at corner stores. They can't eat food like we have here.
If people don't have good, nourishing food, they can't be productive, they can't be healthy. I mean, those things are all mitigating factors and ability for a community to thrive, and we don't have that. My dad would always say to me, someday you'll thank me because you'll know how to grow food, and there'll be other people who don't know how to grow food. And it's, you know, it's pretty prophetic, because that is the state of affairs, that we have generations now that not only don't know how to grow food, but don't even know what all the food tastes like, don't know how to prepare it, some of those basic things that you need as a human being to sustain yourself. This garden is the Cabrini Green Community Garden Partnership. I think most people in America know about Cabrini Green. It's one of the first housing developments that was put in. Many generations now have grown up in what was once designed just to be temporary housing. It's predominantly African American, very, very low income, very disenfranchised. And this garden is approximately 1/4 of an acre of surface growing space, but it's probably like more of an acre because of the compression of how we grow produce. I would say we could probably easily feed 200 people a week. And this garden, I think, exemplifies how food production can be beautiful, can be educational, and can also be very profitable.
People have to take control of their food system. People have to grow in their backyard. Get rid of the lawn.
Really, this is about dismantling racism. It's about, addressing power and privilege and doing so through food. What we're doing is Civil Rights Part 2. It's part of Dr. Martin Luther King's dream of beloved communities, and part of that is having fresh, safe, healthy food. So we're doing it.